What's up?
Hey.
We got a bonus episode for you.
Yeah, a bonus.
Bonus. Yes. Welcome to us all in the proof, and we are
the Windy City Tasters. Studio C.
Father, son, grandpa right here.
There you go. There you go. 93 years young. There you go.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Now we heard you guys. We did I been getting emails, rivers of emails. Can y'all please do another bourbon? Some of our gin shows have been real big, and our vodka shows, but people are like, man, do a bourbon, because that's how we got our start. That's how we got on the map.
Right.
So some of you may have heard of this, and some of you may not. This is David Nicholson, 1843, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Quick story, and y'all like, why do y'all have a Canadian flag still here?
Dun, dun, dun.
All right, I have a buddy. His name is David Nicholson, and he lives in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a real town name.
I'm glad you said it.
They found a moose jaw on the site, like it's an old archaeological site. They found a moose jaw, and it was sacred or something. My buddy Dave could probably fill you in a little bit more on that. But so anyway, Dave and I have been friends a long time, and he put images of Dave Nicholson whiskey. But he's a graphic designer, so he's a really brilliant, really smart guy. We thought he was playing around with us, photoshopping and playing around and making bottles with his name on there. He said, "No, this is a real deal. This is it. It really is a David Nicholson." So I googled it, and lo and behold,
this is David Nicholson.
David Nicholson. But this is kind of tricky because it took me a year to get both of the bottles.
Ooh, year.
Yeah, and I'm like, man, what is going on with this? And so I don't know a whole lot about David Nicholson himself, but a little bit of research that I did get, and there are people who probably have a whole lot more insight on this, but he was a grocer in St. Louis. He started out as a grocer in St. Louis, and somehow those who create or craft whiskey start out in another field. But he was friends with Weller, the famous Weller whiskey, and he knew Julian Van Winkle, Julian Van Winkle, a.k.a. Pappy Van Winkle. So, Pappy Van Winkle the first. He would have been Pappy Van Winkle the first. So right now, Pappy Van Winkle is Julian Van Winkle the third. So, of course, all the attention has been on Pappy Van Winkle, Julian Van Winkle. And David Nicholson kind of got lost in the shuffle. Like, Weller is well known. The Weller whiskey is well known. I have the 107 proof in there. David Nicholson kind of became obscure, but then in the past couple of years, it's made a comeback with the bourbon craze. So, first off, this episode with this Canadian flag here is dedicated to my boy up in Saskatchewan, David Nicholson, or Dave. And so, I've been waiting to do this a long time, but then you had COVID, you had this, you had that. So, there's been a bit of hype about this. And as people trace his history back, David Nicholson's history, the bourbon has become even more popular. So you asked for a bourbon episode, and here, you got one. So, Dad, what you got to say?
This is Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This fine bourbon whiskey still possesses the outstanding character and quality established by the David Nicholson Distillery original 43 recipe. This, my friends, is 100 proof. This is...
Is that a teargram?
This is...
No.
This is...
Is that a vapor? Is that a vapor?
This is a Kentucky Straight.
I love Kentucky Straight bourbon. All my Kentucky Straight bourbon lovers,
this is
holla.
Kentucky Straight.
Kentucky Straight bourbon. Now,
Yeah.
Kentucky Straight bourbon, in fact, all 100 proof bourbon back in the day had a green label of the government seal that would ensure you that if it said it was aged 6 years, it was aged 6 years. All 100% bourbon had a green label.
Yeah, there's no age statement on this, but We go with David Nicholson.
And Grandpa just gave you tons of
Oh,
history.
wait a minute. I seen a seal of something. Let's see.
Okay, still on, still on.
Flicka. In 2015, it got a double gold.
Double gold.
Double gold.
I ain't even heard of Jay-Z going double gold.
Double gold. It's got at least 3 spirits or spirits competition. Yeah, the San Francisco World double gold
Double
in
gold.
2015.
Wow.
Double gold. So
go.
yeah, so we're gonna get this a
All right.
try.
So we gonna see if David Nicholson might be the next big Jay-Z of whiskey.
Let's see. If if you can find it.
All right, let's see the
Let's
color.
nose it right here. A color, no color.
Man, look at them thick legs, the thick velvety, silky legs. Yeah.
They do look good.
They running fast or running slow.
Yeah, they streaking down. Them legs
Yeah.
are streaking.
So where did you?
Did you taste it?
No,
Oh, you nose it.
let's give it a taste.
The nose is
Nah,
good.
it's 100 pounds right
It's
here.
100 pounds soaking wet.
Let's give it a taste.
With combat boots.
Here we go.
Boy, you need muscles.
It'll give you more. That's some good stuff. I love Kentucky bourbon.
You need
I love
bourbon.
Kentucky straight bourbon.
Man, it's
It's
something
light.
about.
It's light. It's light. It starts out light. The mouthfeel stays a little bit light, but then it packs a punch.
It's something. It's something about bourbon.
What you think, Grandpa?
Oh no, to me, I can taste the oak in it. This is real bourbon. This
it's
is
real.
Take it from me. This is real bourbon.
Yeah.
Nothing fake about this. It's a real thing.
Yeah.
All right, he gonna drop a cube.
Give it out of cube, and we run out of cube by. I gotta get. Okay.
Cube distribution.
Yeah, we gotta
This is
maybe
real.
recycle cubes. Oh, just enough.
Yep, there you go.
Just enough.
That's enough.
Nothing, no?
That was it. So. £100, 100 proof.
Ooh.
It takes. Ooh, the cube just brings out like. It's like night and day difference. It's like 12 midnight neat, 12 noon with a cube. I normally like neat, but that just brought out several.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Components,
this
like-
this is the right one here.
It
This
really
is,
wakes
Got
up
the
your
right
taste
one,
buds.
baby.
It really wakes up your taste buds. This-
Very,
that
very
ice-
much so.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8. I don't. We didn't have the cards, so 8. What you got, Pops?
I give it a 9.
What?
I give it a 9.3.
Okay. Wow.
It's late.
We had our cards out, but we put up the cards, and then all of a sudden, he reached back in the dusty bin and the den and said, "Let's do 2 more." So.
Yep. Hey, this is good for the price. If you can find it, grab a hold of that. It's a good sipping whiskey over the rocks. I wouldn't do no more than a cube or 2
Right.
max.
Right.
But very pronounced with the cube. Very pronounced flavors.
So we're gonna take a quick pause, but we got part 2 of this.
Yep, there's a part 2.
There's a part 2 of this, and we'll be right back because we are.
The Windy City Tasters, and next time
It's all in the proof.